Hello and welcome to an honorary CEO rail fanning video. Today I'm coming to you from Collier Yard, and coming up now is Amtrak 90. I came here for my birthday because while I was in Alabama, I did catch one train, NS 75V, which featured run-through power with my first ever catch of a CP motor trailing DP nose out and two Union Pacifics up front. I'll show you later in this video. Meanwhile, enjoy 90 blasting through Collier with a horn show. With Amtrak 90 cleared through Collier, we would divert our attention to the Norfolk Southern side. NS 275 was coming, which originates in Enola Yard and terminates in Portlock Yard in Chesapeake, Virginia. The power would then run to Lambert's Point, where it would be filled and serviced to run on an outbound in the future.
You can't play America together.
Why don't you South Line?
After NS 275 came through, we heard V62 was right behind him. Both trains had recently left crew with fresh crews, no pun intended. However, V62 is a local that works Collier, then goes to Waverly to drop off trash. These green containers you will see on the train is the trash cars. At the same time, M410, which had been stopped so Amtrak could cross over at BX, finally was starting to get moving. However, we had already relocated for V62. Me and my friend Trevor made the hike down there, and we decided that it wasn't worth hiking back and potentially missing M410 and V62, so we decided to just stay where we were at, get M410 from afar, and get V62 right up next to us. I had never seen V62 before, so this was a new experience for me. They interchanged with CSX at Collier, dropping off trash loads and picking up empties, and vice versa, as well as random manifest cars. This train, as previously said, originates in Crewe and then goes to Waverly, turns, and goes back to Crewe, where it ties down for a day. Enjoy as V62 pulls into Collier and M410 pulls off, with 4 CSX motors. While 410 pulled off, here came V62 coming into Collier. C6M leader. Finally, the mostly trash express pulls all the way into Collier so they can start working. After the train pulled fully into Collier, V62 that is, we'd hike back to the main pooling point where everyone was sitting and rail fanning. We'd hear IO31 coming to BX, and soon enough we knew he'd be coming to Collier. So we made the hike back and got him coming around the curve at Collier with 2 Gevos, which once was the Juice Express. Sadly, no Tropicanas today. M410 had 90% of them, and our view was obstructed by V62. After IO31 blasted through, we then received word that 826 was on the way. Coal loads, destined for Lambert's Point in Norfolk, Virginia. We'd post up on the NS side for 2 C6Ms on 826. After 826 got through Collier, I'd received word that Amtrak 41, although CSX still refers to them as 91, would be coming through. The Floridian. 2 P-42s today and a good crew. Or 91 as he's been called.
91 engine 190, clear. Go far, you on 2 tracks up.
After the Floridian blasted through, V62 would then come down from work in Collier. He'd then proceed on the Norfolk Southern main line, where he then has to go work Waverly Trash and come back. Here he is with his C6M again, with a friendly little two-tap horn show coming past Collier. With V62 all past us to go work Atlantic Waste and Waverly, we then would see 53 blasting past on its way to Sanford, Florida from Lorton, Virginia. He has sleepers, 2 chargers, yuck, and bi-level auto racks in the Amtrak scheme. He also would have a very friendly crew. Shout out to the crew for this horn show. Gear up for what would be my next to last train of the day and my last train at Collier. CSX M653.
CSX M653.
653 passed me, I would go ahead and head home. However, 276 would catch up to me, and I'd stop at Windsor for my last train of the day. Here's 276 with 2 C6Ms. It is pop. Trust me, you can. Alright guys, well thank you for watching. Honorary CEO Rail Fannin's birthday trip. If you liked the video, please hit like and subscribe, or at least consider it. And I'll see you next time. And remember, happy luck rail fanning.